Oh, this one. So many good memories and bad ones too. You mean from the game? I work tomorrow, but who cares? Yeah, of course, we all work. Furious. Everybody works every day. What do you mean you're going on the big screen? Huh? What? Wait, did I miss something? Did I miss something? It's definitely Sickest versus Furious Droid. Good luck. Have fun, gentlemen. A map in corporal. Everybody have to do work. And I still got 3 days of work and then holidays. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be very, very lovely. Yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem here. Yeah, exactly. Any Terran, it's not even regarding to Sickest, but any Terran that is in Elite versus Zerg, and he's not, and he doesn't have that killer instinct, he will just, he will get overwhelmed sooner or later. If he reaches the climax, of course, of maxing out armies and then Zerg have a bank. No? Not about that one? Something different? Okay. We'll see. Let's see. I'm curious what the point is here, but still, anyway. I feel like Sickest, I will talk to him if you not appreciate this one, and he will not be happy about it. Some arguments are coming on the way. No, we'll see. Let's don't judge. Let's don't judge, guys. I'm not a judgment person. Cheers. We don't judge. We do constructive criticism on base performance. That's it. You are not. I am. Yeah, of course you are. I'm not. No. I rather. I'm not. Yeah. Constructive. Yeah. Why? What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? Why? Why? It's very important, isn't it? The constructive criticism, finding mistakes, what you're doing wrong, what we can improve. Right? That's not the point of it. It's not the point of the game here, ladies and gents. No, of course not. You just have to demolish him mentally. Okay. Sickest with first kill on the link. Not spotting out yet the third base on the 5 o'clock position. There we go. The control is here. Furious Droid, typical standard opening. Nothing too crazy. No road shenanigans yet. At least it is. Well, I can see one gas only, so it's cool. So we'll see where it heads to, but yeah, as I said, typical third base expansion. I think, oh, perfect. I wanted to check about those overlords, man. Look at this. Very good. Very early in the game. It's like 3rd minute scout. And it's a really good position overlord. So this is a big plus for the Zerg already. Because usually you can see that scouting a little bit later. And then, you know, ta-da, the CC is already there. 2 kills. Getting actually a creep though. I think so. I don't think that's a great idea, but yeah. But it should work. Maybe for some people would work. We're gonna have a double Overlord Scout, probably not. Furious will not spot that swap. I'm not sure. Probably gonna have some Banshees here. One moment, guys. Wait, I can delete this bot on the chat. No, every single turret is a turtle at some point. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, just exactly. Everybody says just play like Cyril for the Zergs and then you will become best. This is the argument that you cannot just. This argument doesn't fail. You want to be a good Zerg? Play like Cyril. Oh my god, I'm gonna laugh my ass out today. Like, really, this is gonna be fun morning. I already feel like it. You guys make my day totally fucking crazy. You make my day crazy, guys. Alright. Anyway, the timing on those buildings is not scouted out. Sickest is putting pressure all the time. It's a very good pressure from Sickest, trying to deny the creep, of course. Of course. Furious have enough lengths to actually hold this back. 18 lengths, it should be okay. You know, couple of queens on the front, so that's totally wise. Lair timing, third base. We should see fifth, fourth base sooner or later, actually. We're probably gonna... We're gonna witness this, guys, so don't worry. You can judge. You can judge on the chat house as much as you want. Please just let me focus a little bit on the game. Good. Good. Actually, good backup from Furious. 4 base on 5 o'clock position. Very 5. The 7 o'clock position. Jesus Christ, 5 o'clock positions here. Bold statements on the chat. Bold statements. Bio transition, of course. Of course. Maybe some late game. Maybe some late game into the mech. The moment the lair kicks in, Furious sends that overseer to the main. Very, very wise. But at the moment, till 7th minute, nothing much crazy happening. And there are the Banshees are coming. Oh shit, there's no spores though. That's gonna be painful. The hit squad of Hellions is coming to the third. There are Zerglings automatically reacting on those Banshees. The queens have to be pulled over. How many drones we lose? Oh, that's quite painful. That's gonna be quite painful. But we're not losing all of them. Really good surround on those Hellions, actually. Pretty decent. Losing all the Hellions, which is fantastic for Furious, but he's losing a couple of drones in the process here in the main. It could go worse. Actually, it could go way worse, as I just saw with Sickest versus Abathur. That was like 20 plus drones, man. It's like, whew. Crazy. So, oh, I did not see Link bang Lemura for a very long time, man. Oh, this is lovely. I want to see this. Oh, this is cool, man. Good positioning here on the third and the main. Totally everything is fine. Furious actually scouts all of the tech. He knows the timings, which is good. So he should be more than happy right now at the moment. Creep is connected between the bases. We could see a little bit more spread, but still, the base connection is the most important part for the Zerg. And then later on to spread it across the map. So now we have spores around the map. We have 1-2 spores a little bit aggressively. There is nothing inside here. God damn it. Sorry, guys. Okay. I got 2 big fingers. I wanted to see the vision of Sickest. Here, he does not realize that there's a Spire. He is pushing here. First hit squad reaches the 4th base. The Zerglings are coming to help. The first queen getting demolished. But that should be way more than enough. Good micro. 80 more Zerglings. +2/+2 on the way from Sickest. Transfuses. Oh, losing 2 queens. Quite painful. And now, even at the same time, still not visible. Sickest is looking for that tech. He sees none. He actually sees none. But we're missing a couple of banglings here. Exactly, there they are. Okay, another defense from Furious Droid. Could be worse, as I said. Could be way worse than this. Force base is still up and running. We have actually equal amount of workers, so not that bad for Sickest. And now he is running for his life. This is a really good push, actually. The SCVs are almost. If the SCVs weren't pulled just a second away later, that we gotta have a problem. Really nice push. Sickest is a little bit out of position right now. But there's gonna be enough to pull the Zerg away of that third base. So let's see. Do we gonna have some units? There we go. Infestor is good. Good mix. Good mix. Oh, okay, the tower is taken by Sickest. So the double drop is not spotted yet. Mutalisk very good for picking up those lonesome, you know, medevacs somewhere on the minimap or when the turn tries to escape. He will want to pick it up. And now double prom attack from Sickest. Very smart. Attacking from both sides at the same time. Fifth base under fire, fourth base under fire. And I think this base is gonna get cancelled pretty fast. Nothing to defend it. The base number 4 will be held. And there's some proper damage from Sickest. Curious have to spread out. Sickest have already 3k bank. Like, what the hell I'm looking at? Curious Droid as well, slightly stacking up the bank over here. Saving the day. The Mutalisk will not chase that medevac. That map really allows turn to, you know, drop between the bases. Yeah, what? What about Infestors? What do you don't like about Infestors? Infestors are a good idea. This is a very smart move, actually. I don't know what you're getting at. You know, if you want to run after the Terran on the creep, after out of the creep, that's a very smart idea to use an Infestor. But Sickest is targeting those banglings. Infestors OP, I agree. They are very useful in mech, especially when they use the mind control. Force based established. A little bit party all going on here. A little bit SCV rave. Yeah, but and when I play Zerg, I also do Infestor, Linkbane Infestor. I play old school, man. I love Infestors. Definitely. Yep. You have to mix them as a Zerg. There's no other way. If you want to beat the Terran, you have to mix them, you know. The ghosts are in play right now. We have this unusual, like, I would like to say late hive, because I see lately the Zergs have the intentions to get a very, very early hive on this part of the game. And then go into fast tech like Vipers or Ultras or stuff. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's do not bring that, like, that investors are brainless. No, please don't. No. The investors are actually the units that secured Cyril the victory over Marvel in World Championships. So you can argue about it all day, but actually the investors are the OP units. So you can drag about it all day as you wish, but this is a unit that actually makes the difference. So okay, very nice idea here. I was already preparing the counter-attack. Extra expand. Wow! Triple expansion on the map. That's actually a good idea. Creep spread is good. We got the hive right now. A couple of Utilisk over here. Just chilling. Yes, of course. It goes with every unit. Apart from Zealot Charge. Apart from Zealot Charge, you have to use brains to use every single unit apart from Zealot Charge, guys. Let's make it equal. Oh! I did miss that attack here. Sickest did not pay attention. All the Zergling or the Banglings went in. He was busy on the left side, and at the same time, group of Banglings destroyed the fourth base. Almost the second CC, which is a good idea. Another attempt over here. Yeah, exactly. The Ultras, right? Yeah. There's also a nuke. Oh, goddammit. It's gonna be nuke time again. Sickest is planning to drop the... How many ultra? Oh, we have 20 Mulisk. We could actually go into the main and do some stuff. We could use those Mutalisk offensively. We use those Mutalisk defensively right now. But if we went inside, like, the main is actually not protected. Just one tower. One missile tower, man. That would be great. That actually would be such a great move from Furious if he only move a little bit aggressively over here. That's another expansion over here. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. Okay, Sickest is on that turtle mold right now, adding extra CCs, adding ghosts, and now huge swarm going to the third base. The ghosts are not in a position. The army is on the ramp. Oh, good splits, good splits. Banglings are dying to those siege tanks. That was quite painful, but the expansion will be cleared up. There's no SCVs more so big. Big pickup here from Furious. He needs to max out pretty fast. I feel it was not yet the point. We could, as I said, we could use those units offensively. I would suggest him, if he's listening, to use this offensively a little bit to buy some time, you know, on the other side of the map. Sickest is scanning, but he's not aware. He's aware of those two bases. He's not aware of this one and this one. So that's a very nice, good block. Because the creep here, you know, before we get the creep out, before we get the hatchery out with the very disappointing. Yeah. Slightly was. Yes. You do need to realize that it's gonna take some time. Nuke is on. Nuke time! But this is the thing that I was saying about earlier. We need some movement here. Good pull off. There's actually quite good movement here. Mutalisks are working on... Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh, this go! Fuck. Ah, shit! Oh, crap! Disgusting! Oh, disgusting! Oh my god. It was 20 mullahs, right? It was 25 mullahs there. Like... Oh, shish. Okay. Alright, that was a very sufficient way to lose your mullahs. Holy crap. Oh my god, that was... Yeah, the main had just one turret, exactly. But there was a lot of ghosts. The ghost sniped it all. The ghost sniped all the mullahs with Taurs, and Taurs just gets massive damage on that good first fungal grove. A second one, also really good one actually, but there's nothing to kill those liberators though. There's nothing to kill those liberators. Ghosts are still here with the army, so this is a good support from Sickest, not letting those ghosts go rogue. And there's the magical upgrade. Magical snipes on this on those units. Sickest, yeah, Sickest is gathering a bank. He's already maxed out. He's on a very low SCV count, but he have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 CCs. At the moment, enough. Yeah. That's true. Okay, there we are. There's are the corruptors. I was complaining about missing air units, but there we are. So right now, 142. And this is, oh yeah, this is the point that I was talking about in the first game. The army supply is double the lead for Sickest, and he's still winning in the main and in the bases and just expanding. Instead of actually doing something with it. So that's the thing that I saw at Abba first game. And this is exactly the same thing we're having right now. Giving the opportunity to your opponent to, you know, just feel free on the map, expand, you know, etc. Get maxed out, get the bank. Since you could do a lot of more damage to this. Furious is actually aware of the positioning here. Oh, do we have any Vipers though? No, not yet on the list. No Binding Clouds. No yoinks, no pull-ups. Sickest is just moving around casually. I think he wanted to actually go nuke. I think he actually wanted to go nuke something. And there we have it. Another huge attempt. The ghosts are really behind, but there's so many banglings. And the ghosts are... Yeah, the ghosts have to evacuate from here. Immediately. The base will be stormed off. Really good trade. Now, I think that... Oh, no. Oh, no, it's going to be another one. It's going to be another one. 20 drones. Zerg was too busy dealing with this expansion. Oh, holy crap, that hurts. That hurts. That very, very hurts much. A base for a base. It's not the end of the world, but Curious is 113 supply versus 170. And that's a pity. And that's a really big issue for the Zerg. The longer it goes, the actually, you know, you're mining one. There's still 2 mining bases on the map. If we go like mining time wise, we got 1, 2, 3 bases on. Sickest have 1, 2 bases and a half. We still got 2 bases. 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2.5 bases. So Zerg still consistently getting more damage, but oh no, 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 no. Oh. Not paying attention. Sickest is on the move. And once again, 140 supply to 62. And we have this situation that we just sit on our asses all day, all night. More infestors. Actually, 1 infestor... do we have it? Yeah, we have it. If 1 infestor take over and ghost and EMP all the other infestors, would be sick. There's no turrets though. If you look at this, like the concept of this, there's no turrets. You can just take 1 ghost and then just snipe like EMP all of them. It would be insane. That would be actually insane.
Swarm forces under attack.
Oh, I think that was a nice attempt. There's another one. Oh my god, he's gonna land another one. Oh, but that's a little bit too offensive. He could just put it a little bit in the back. It's still gonna reach. Furious is not aware of this. 6 drones. Getting that spore. You get you get EMP on spacebar. Good, good. So we got a couple infestors. We got actually 4 infestors, 3 vipers, and 21 banglings. That's all. That's the whole droids army versus freaking mech army with ghosts. That would be a nice idea when we get a fight. Sickest losing those medevacs actually would be a nice idea. That's true. Total, yeah, twice the damage taken from the Zerg. We got a little bit of chill. Where's the ghost? Do I see it? Oh, there he is. Cancellation was done. the moment that Sickest saw the Ultralisk and the moving, excuse me, spores, he canceled the nuke. He have actually no idea about this base, right? Oh wow, he has actually not. That's funny. That's very funny. Another nuke. Where are the ghosts? Oh, he's not visible. Good reactions from Furious though. Oh, this game is gonna take a while, that's true. On one side we have... Okay, Furious now have a bank actually. We could see more production. We could start throwing more drones, a little bit more drones that we could add more army size. There is a lot of potential here from both of these guys. They're getting a bank. Zerg, of course, can remax pretty fast. You don't enjoy watching that? Listen, this is the part of the process. I also did. That's the best way of learning, actually. You know, when I'm casting, I can see the things like from a third-person perspective, and you can also see that, you know. I would recommend you to do this. You can see that you can see the bank. Look at the bank. Look at the limits. You got still 30 plus limit. There's still a lot of plays you can do. Niduses, exactly. You can do a Nidus. You have the Overlord in a position. You can. What your goal is now is not to let Terran expand. Basically, you want to trade. When you're maxed out, you want to trade. You're not maxed out. You need more drones. You go, okay, you did build more drones. You need 80 drones plus minus as a Zerg. And then you need to trade. You need to use your armies. You need to use the tech. That's why you build up the bank, you spend it. You build up the bank, you spend it. You tech switch. You use investors. You use ultralists, and you go blue rolls. Let's say you cannot just stay on one base. Like 4 Niduses. Sure, good idea. Put a Nidus in the main, put a Nidus in the mineral line, you know, somewhere. It's very good, because if Terran loses production, it's going to take him a lot of time to rebuild it. And then most importantly, do not leave Terran with the expansions, you know, because you let him expand here, not a problem. Then you killed it. Good, and then you stopped. See? Oh my god, no. Please tell me you're not gonna do... Oh no. Oh hell no, man. Where's the ghost? Oh no. Oh shh. Oh no. Oh my god, that was so painful. That was very painful. So yeah, so first of all, it's too passive. It's really too passive gameplay, if you ask me, Furious. It's just too passive. You need to put more aggression on the Terran. At this point, if he's on 4 bases and you have half of the map creeped and you get more expansions, not a problem. You can do whatever you need. This is very good. This move very good, because you force now him or to go all in on you like a base trade, or you have to force him to get back. And then you could use this army to just move on this position or this one. Easily. See? He moved like majority of his army in this position is basically open. Attacking in 2 places at the same time. Very good idea. Oh my god. There's so many snipes. Since you got the Vipers and you got Infestors, Binding Clouds, and then the army. Oh, almost. And now you can see you got 10k bank. You can remax your armies and then go again and again and again until the moment that you're just actually gonna roll over him. But Sickest have a scary army as hell. And that's the problem. And that's the problem here. Really nice fungal growth, but there's nothing to support it now. Just one. Oh, that was painful. Just one Ultralisk versus 13 ghosts. Yeah, that is painful. That's actually painful to see for the Zerg. But still, as I said, okay, the scouts again. It's a mining game right now, basically. The one who stands longer with more minerals basically wins. And Sickest will not let kill his production. He will get back. 136 army supply to 122. What do we got? 9 Ultralisks. Okay. A push on the north side. Really aggressive. Ah, exactly. See, and that's the skill issue here. And that's the thing. If you don't have a patience to play versus a Terran like this, that you need to learn. You need to learn this. This is a learning process. This is the learning process that every single one of us had to go through. This is nothing new. This is totally nothing new, man. Believe me. This is a thing that you need to get over, because I know it's not an easy thing to do. Because I'm talking right now from a caster's position and say, oh, you have to do this and that, blah blah blah, right? But this is the textbook, you know. You do realize now that it's a 30-minute game. You're standing on 1-2 bases only. You have 51 drones, and your opponent is sitting comfortably. He's gonna sit there as long as he wants till he gets his bases, till he starts attacking this base now, because this one and this one will be the priority, and he can do this all day till you're gonna run out of the minerals, and then he will just run over you, and that's it. You're gonna use your army and just die. Yeah. Almost triple the losses. Extremely much. Extremely a lot. Very, very much. So this is very hard. This is the hard part, as you said yourself, for the Zerg, for any late game Zergs, how to deal with Terran in the late game. You reach the point that you have the income, that you're getting the bank, that you can trade your army, remaxed it, and then do it again and again and again and again. That's basically it at the late game, of course, stages, you know. And do not try not to let Terran to expand, and then he'll just mine out, and that's it. Another push. It's a really small bio army. We have 13 goals, 13 siege tanks. Holy crap. And another new that's not actually empty bases. Sickest not even realizing where the drones are. and there you go. You lost an expansion, Zerg losing an expansion and just leaving the place for the Terran. That's an example. Nobody hates here. Nobody is pointing out fingers that someone is worse or not. It's just a good... This is exactly what I would say constructive criticism by me, instead of shitting on someone like innovation, you know? It comes to practice, and once more to attack practice. If you like to practice, let me know. I can always help you when I can, when I'm available. That was a good move, actually. But there's no Vipers, though. Sadly. No, where are the Overseers? No Overseers? Also a pity. Oh, no, there is a one. Okay. There's one or two. Hey, simulation successful. No EMP, though. No energy on him. Oh, that's a pity. almost run up. That was almost a good one. And now you can see you're trying to remax. Your opponent have 16k bank, and you have 5 with gas, and you cannot do anything because the blue doors cannot change into. You cannot change corruptors into blue doors because there's no minerals. So lesson learned for the future. Really great game, actually. And anyway. Bazillion minerals lost and gas. Jesus Christ, it's like 46k losses and 17 gas. It's like 60,000+. Holy fucking shit. Insane. Insane. Actually insane. Yeah, the smack transition from Sickest. He's actually producing all the mech units from 2 factories, which is funny. This is his mech transition. It's insane. He just built them, and he don't use mech armies on the map. He puts them defensively. It reminds me a little bit of a Spirit gameplay. Spirit love to play like this. At one point, that he uses his bio army on the mini-map, trying to spread out a little bit, playing left and right. And then he just puts his mech army on siege tanks, stores, liberators inside of the... not adding up to the main army till he's like reaching max point. He just leave them behind and just defend. It is not an easy task. It is just not an easy task for a Zerg to deal with such a big army turn. And right, that's of course it's a little too late now, but the points were made. Let's figure it out in the future if we can do better, because that's the point. The point of the gaming, to do better in the future. So now they're just... Oh, that's a really nice Fango, actually. But there are no Banglings, though, sadly. Good Binding Clouds. Corruptors are gonna kill everything in the air, but then Ghost gonna snipe the hell out of the Zerg army. 168 to 81. And there's nothing the Zerg can do. It's like 12k back, man. Insane. You can Terran can start putting mass CCs all over the map, really, right at this point. It's really frustrating for the Zerg again. Sickest as well, as I said before. In the same game, like, he could use the defensive. It's this over here, or over here, or over here. Instead of keeping them so much in the back. There's a lot of siege tank, a lot of liberators, look. Crazy. And they're not giving any value to the army. Do we gonna have one final push here? The base are mined out. Sickest just took out the last mining base right now. And Furious is in a very tough spot. Sickest finding the Nidus worms. Holy shit, what a game. What an actual monster of a game. Well, actually speechless, man. This is such a nice game. This is a really nice, entertaining game to watch. I know it's heartbreaking when you play a 40-minute game and you have to tap out. It's just massive. A massive loss, you know. It's like, but yeah. You have to deal with it. That's the part of the game. We have to deal with losses. Not everybody can do it properly. Sometimes I also do not like to lose, like... Yes, exactly, because at some point of the game, Terran is not able to move out on the map. That's not possible. You cannot just move out on the creep. You cannot push, because you got infestors, you got fungos, you know, with infestors have fungos, you got banglings with links, you know, you have to be careful when you go. That's why turtling is the state of a game. It forced us to basically do that, because otherwise we're gonna lose as a Terrans. And that's it. That's only because of it. If we win, if we knew that we're gonna win all the time attacking, we would do all the time attack. If we knew that we're gonna, if you're gonna win turtling, everybody's turtling. That's how it goes. Same as it goes with mech. Mech don't need to attack to some threshold. When you got an army-wise lead, when you got upgrades, then you move out. Then you have macro behind it. You know, that's the point here. GG, well played. Fantastic games, guys. Fantastic. Insane. Congratulations, Sickest. Well done, Furious. Congrats. Fantastic. Best of 3. Sickest game 1 winner. Merciful game number 2. Furious Droid. 1 map away. Losing series. Orange. Zerg. My god. What an absolute banger of a game. Say no more, really. Cheers, guys. Ah, yeah. 10 o'clock. The stock market opens in just a second. The pre-markets, which is nice. For me, very special day. Today at 10 o'clock, Nvidia have the quarter earnings. So everything on the deck. Let's hope it's gonna have good ones. So that way my stocks will go up as well. Would be very happy about it. So we can take some profit. If not, we're gonna wait for the next one in a couple months, so cheers. So yeah, getting back, making a small conclusion. Brace yourselves for my best ZVT build. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so let's make a fast conclude what we had in mind on after game 1, because it's always good to refresh ourselves. Massive gameplay from Sickest and What I wanted to say, yeah, as a Zerg, you need to control Terran expansions. You know, if he goes free for expansions, that's typical normal. You know, the free expansion early, you know, you cannot do much about it apart from all-inning. You know, to control it. You know, fourth base basically as well. But after for fourth base, if Terran is a fourth base, fourth base expand, you need to put pressure. You need to start trading him. You need to start throwing blows between each other. Of course, the better ones. Oh yeah, oh, lovely. Roach Warren. Oh yes. And Sickest will not spot it, right? He did click it. He did click on it. I'm not sure if he saw the Roach Warren or was it he does not know it was a Bangling Blast. But anyway. Getting that limit, you need to get the trades, you need to trade the army, you need to trade the bases, you need to constantly throw, throw loose army, but trade it the best way you can, you know, so to prevent Terran player not to expand, not to go that much into your economy, you know, at least try to. And from the Terran perspective, what Sickest did is pretty decent, you know. The Zerg does let expand him so that he controls the game how he wants to. He throws some nukes, he cleans the creep, he attacks in both places, he uses the liberators, etc. to take care of the Zerg. And yeah, and trade the best he can. So that's basically it. And also, of course, not letting the Zerg to get past some threshold with the expansions, you know, but you cannot stop everything. That's why you split, you attack in different places. That's what we saw on the game 1. To be honest, you could feel like this, but that was not the point. Because Terran, after you see right now, let me focus right now. I'll explain that in a second. As the first Overlord left, actually there's a siege tank already, and that's a big chunk of damage. Oh wow, that hurts. So getting back, delaying, really good delaying expansion here. Getting this to, is it 2 base still? Okay, we're going lair, so we're gonna go 2 base. Okay. So now, Terran put a lot of pressure after, with Hellions early, that's 1. After 7th minute, he's already have a lot of units in the bank, so he has stim, shields, etc. with Marines, so he can start doing damage. In the same time, you as a Zerg in this condition, right? Because I refer to Zerg as a Zerg, so not directly to you. You need to scout the tech. The Banshees were not scouted. The moment the Banshees appear on the map and there's no scout, the Queens have to be pulled over to the positioning of the Banshees, because there's nothing early apart from Queens to deal with Banshees. And at the same time, we put the pressure with Hellions into the 3rd or 4th base so that the Zergs are splitted between. That's the main goal here. And that's why you feel, hey, there's a lot of pressure, you know, I'm getting trolled, he's better than me, you know, I need to step up my game. That's the difference, you know, you feel like getting pressed there. And afterwards, when you try to secure the stuff after Hellion Banshee push, there's another attack. There's Bedevacs with Marines, you know, pushing. There comes siege tank waves behind this to support this. So from that moment on, when there you have a third and 4th base as a Terran, there will be constant pressure to the Zergs. That's how the Terran players should work. Because otherwise, if you let the Zerg on too much, you're gonna lose. That's very simple textbook gameplay here that I will explain to you. The Terran will put the pressure on you always, and you're gonna feel like getting trolled, you know? You're gonna feel like getting ridiculed because Terrans need to do it. Terrans need to basically do it. It's no running away from this. Apart if you're playing against Mech. He will not pressure you. He will go Banshees, couple Hellions on the map, clean the creep a little bit, and the timing of the attack will come way later. I can tell you, after 7th minute, with plus 2-2 mech army maxed out. And that's how it is. That's that simple game. The scout, that's why the scout was so important. The scout was missing in the first game.
Swarm forces under attack.
And we have 2 base Smuda, which is fantastic because it's not scouted out by Sickest. And now we have enough roaches to deal with this. And also, as you can see, Zerg also did not scout it out. There is an overlord in the position. 4 minutes after 4th minute, there should be an overlord over here. Which I'm amplifying the things that we can do by textbook, right? Textbook series. And this is going to be very, very problematic for Sickest. He did not scout it out. He have a good unit composition to deal with it. But he did not scout the units. He saw roaches. He did not. Nope. And you're. That's a good point of view, but you're mistaken, and I'll tell you why. But after the game, after a while, we see the push. I'll explain why you're wrong and right at the same time. I think that's gonna be enough to actually deal with this. Six mutalisks. 3 more production. 9 mutalisks. Couple of units. There's the mutas. Getting on those siege tanks. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's a very, very tricky army composition. Furious needs to be careful. But I think Sickest is actually going for it? Why would he do that? I would... Oh, man, that's not enough army. Okay, the reinforcements are coming, but I think it's going to be too late. The fourth base is attacked. Really nice, good pick on that cyclone. Oh, there's more roaches. It's only 2 siege tanks. That's not much. Army-wise, 70 army for Furious to 54 for Sickest. Oh, the base is actually going to get killed. Which is a great pickup. Oh, massive bile shots. Massive, 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 massive. Good job. Good job, good job. Okay. Really good cleanup, but the goal was accomplished by Sickest. There's no 4th base. He can now hide behind the 3rd one. And that's a scary army. I think Sickest over a little bit too greedy. A little bit too offensively. Went on that 4th base. He's gonna lose his expansion. He's gonna lose the CC. Oh my god, that would be crazy. Oh. We still has to respect the siege tanks also there, definitely. Okay. We have a small breather over here. Let's get back. Why you think that mech is easy? Because no roll the Taurs? If you have siege tank line with mech army, and there are Taurs, aliens, liberators, and force, that's not gonna work out. It is important, it is useful, but then what a smart mech player will do, he will target with siege tanks the infestors, or in the worst scenario, he will have ghosts. So it's not that easy with only going, I'm gonna narrow parasite the Taurs. No, it's not that easy. On textbook it is, but it's not. If you catch mech player not positioned on the map with narrow parasite, I give you credit. Sure, then it's a win-win situation. Otherwise, smart. Yeah, that's not smart. Good. Yeah, of course it is. I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying at least, you know. Give me my props. Give me my props. I'm trying to be smart. So yeah. So that's the point. That's the point. You would have to, if you catch, the only thing you can do versus mech, if you catch him off guard, if you catch him not positioning well, because it's always about the positioning with bio. Wait, what's going on over here? Hello. Well, hello there, General Kenobi. Yeah, I do. Versus Terran, I play Bio. I play Biomech, depends on the game. Versus Protoss, I play only Bio. And versus Zerg, I play Mech. I got 4 or 5 builds, Mech builds. Depend on the Zerg. If I know who I'm playing against, I know what I can play with. If not, then I play Standard. I play Mech versus Zerg. I love Mech because I'm not that fast anymore. And I love the Mech build-up. So that's the point of it. So, anyway, starting off from 2 base all-in with roaches, into Muta play, into aggressive expanding on all of the map, which is fantastic for the Zerg. We have maxed out Zerg versus fourth base right now, Terran. And now's the moment that we could start throwing punches. Very good. Very good fungal growth. Very nice corrosive bile. But there is a line of siege tanks that should be targeted. Another good corrosive bile, but there's still 5 siege tanks behind. Oh my god. Oh, this army of Zerg just disappears once more. 28 roaches coming back alive. Oh my god, that was insane. That was 28 roaches and 14 ravagers. Holy crap, that little siege tank line was very, very crazy. That's what I was talking about, the siege tank line today. Right? Right. And Sickest is out of position. You should be careful. This is out of position. And that's a fumble. That's a big fumble right now. Losing the important units. And there's the scan. Fourth base established. Greater Spire. Lovely. This was not scouted out by Sickest. So this actually work. This could actually work pretty well. We have Ghost though in the mix. He is expecting to see some units over here. We'll see. I'm very curious right now. 87 supply army to 71. Only Roach Ravager versus Ghost, Marine, Bio, and Siege Tank is gonna be scary. It's gonna be extremely scary. Upgrade-wise, +2 for Sickest. The upgrade advantage window is actually huge because we just now got Bangling speed. Halfway done. +2/+2 is on the way. And Sickest, yeah, he needs to respect this. Plus there's 5 infestors. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome in a round by. Oh, there is a planetary fortress though. But still, if we can morph this into Banglings and run in. There's a chance. Massive EMPs. The Fangle Grove is still available. Oh my god, the snipes. The snipes. There's the Ling run by. It actually can do a lot of damage. The base will be under fire, but the Lings are inside of the natural, killing SCVs. The drone's getting evacuated from here. There's still the 4th base on the north side that is not contested yet. Okay, the drones are... The Lings are trapped actually right now. And Sickest is going back. I really don't understand why. There's no Banglings. There are just a couple of infestors. We have Ghost though. But the counter-attack is doing some damage. And still, it's 4th base versus 4th base. So that's a really ideal situation for Sickest. But still, this army comp is still scary. Now with their Bangling speed and the infestors. 7 more infestors on the way. What's going on over here, ladies and gents? Narrow Parasite on all the ghosts and then let's trade. The 2 armies miss each other. There's gonna be attempt on base number 5. Good usage of that positioning here, but there's nothing to defend it. Sickest is out on the map. He sees the movement of those infestors, sadly getting caught in the process, and he's actually going back. Oh wow, I think that's a mistake. He should go for it. I think that's a huge mistake right now. 19 SCVs. CC getting picked up. The banglings, the banglings, the banglings. Massive fungal. Oh, almost connecting, but still good trades. But now the Zerg army is in a really particular place where you have to deal with the armies from left and right. Can we get out of this situation? Really good Fangos, really lovely EMPs, and corrosive biosbot. Okay, that was a nice try though. That was a nice try. Furious is in a lovely position economically. Very, very good. 76 drones to 28 SCVs, 106 supply to 147, and now the question is, if we can get enough Broodlords on time. There's still 8 ghosts. That's a lot of ghosts though. The snipes can turn around everything, but there's not that much bio units. I realized +2, +2, +3, +3 was totally forgotten by Sickest, which can be the most important thing right now. Here we still have 3 infestors with a good Fangor growth and Queen's positioning transfused. We can actually pull this off, but that's still scary. It's still a scary army. It's 103 supply to 79. There's no scan. Sickest does not know about it. Now he sees the Broodlords. And there's the scan. Yep. He feels like he knows. He knows that's not the point. He knows that he lost the base. He's on 3 bases. Very low economy. And he's in a very tough spot. All you can do right now from here is turtle. And this is exactly what you would do. And Sickest probably going to do as well. He could send a drop, let's say 2 medivacs here to hit squad to just buy some time. And a little bit, but most of the stuff he needs to get back with his economy. He's basically starving right now. We have 30 SCVs, couple of mules, and that's gonna be it. That's it what we can do right now. Very creative gameplay, but 5 siege tank can deal with the army pretty well. Oh, nice try with the EMP though. There's no okay, there is a sensor tower. The Broodlords are here. There is. Oh, massive Fangle! Very nice. The units are getting in, but still, that's still a very Terran scary army. And oh my god, actually getting melted down. What? No! Oh, massive Fangle again. I would die laughing if that would die. If that would be another Fangle, that everything would just flinch. Oh my god, it's so red. That was a little bit of a throw again, but we have the income. We have the place for this. Links, banglings, and some tech, maybe? There's not much AoE damage. There's just 2 siege tanks. This is not much. This is really not much. Good fungal growth would actually put this army to sleep. And more infestors that actually can do the difference. More links. There's just not enough army, I think. Furious 80. Actually, there is equal army supply. But it's still 2,000 minerals. You can see massive amount of Zerglings. If we have enough. We do have enough larva, though. We do enough larva. I have to remember that the Zergs are using larva to produce units. I always remember myself for Brood War times when you got Widowmine pickup? Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Massive Fangos. Another one. Units getting obliterated. Very nice. And one lonesome infestor. Just sitting under the army. Again, 90 supply to 51. Where's the army? Okay, that's it. The links are just now getting produced, so it's taking some time. If Sickest is just producing army, he's not even like interested in getting any units. And now there's no observe. Oh my god, nice EMP though. Very nice EMP. There's no energy on those infestors. Reinforcements are coming, but there's just not enough. Counter attack. It's probably gonna have corruption going on with those units on the base. Exactly. And that's if the fourth base will fall down, that's gonna be game. That's gonna be that should be it. It's not gonna work out. Perfect execution. 14 drones in the same process died here on the left side. I mean, my emphasis is lead. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's never gonna be perfect, but it's good. It was good enough. Of course, you know, considering the situation that there is no anti-ghost, infestor situation. Sickest just sending his units to death every single time. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna corrupt the third. LOL. Oh man, not like this. This is the strangest way to lose the game, actually. That's gonna be it. There's only 59 army supply. Crazy, crazy. There's no medivacs. There's so many corruptors, there's no medivacs. No possible way to actually deal with this. Good siege tank line. Good siege tank line with 2 siege tanks behind. Yep. That's very, very good. +2, +2. +3 is not there. There is enough minerals. Like all the players forgetting the +3. See, this is why Furious, you watch the replays, you check what you're missing, you try your best to do it again and again and again better. So you try your best. Fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic from both guys. We're gonna be heading soon, I think soon, into game number 3. 50 army supply to 138. Furious have the lead. More links coming by. GG, well played. Recording is on. Good luck, have fun. Sickest versus Furious Droid on Tokamak. I think I think win by piss inappropriate given the last game. We'll see. We'll see how the game number goes. I'm very curious. I do this spoiler free, so I have no idea which one of you win. So please don't do that. Don't spoil the game for me. But yeah, you can see. You can also check my VODs on YouTube. I did cast the last. I did cast a lot of Sickest games. You can always check that. You know, past the last 2 seasons, season 13 and 12. There are many games of him. You can always check that how he plays, you know. People are always forgetting it, that there's so many places that you can check your opponents, what they play, what kind of style they play, you know. Like, I'm not thinking about builds, but the style of game, you know. The VODs are available on my channel, you know, and nobody's using them, I think. I think they forget about it always. Oh, checking for proxies? Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. Or we are going... Wait, what? We're going hidden expansion? That would be funny. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course, yeah. But you felt like it. He did not troll, but you did feel like it, huh? It did feel like that's a problem there. What's going on with this little drone over here? Very curious, very curious. Oh, that's actually going to be hidden expansion. Wow, okay. That's something new for me. That's something new for me. Let's see. Well, let's see what it leads to. Very curious. Ah, what a lovely day. Lovely series. It's already almost 10. My god. I play my own builds. Okay. Alright. That's good, but if you play your own builds, that's cool, you're creative, that's really well. But that's important that you're gonna be you're gonna have a problem with passing some point of a threshold, you know? Because players, better players are better at reading the game And if they see something is off, they will control the map or they will do something against that. So you have to be... I hope you're aware of this, because that's something very, very important that you understand. It's not a bad thing to play your own builds. I'm not discouraging you. I'm just letting you know that you have to be careful. And another good scout. This is actually pretty nice scout with this this early overlord there. Very good job. Very good position. You got new players and then it's got even more. Okay, good to know. Good to know. As I said, we can... And then you get obliterated at some point. Yeah, it works exactly the same as everybody does. You have to consider... I also wanted to make... I think I'm gonna make a video about it. About the state of the game when you go... When you should play. It's not what you should play, but when. Because I realized at some point in my life that I grind my ass with Zerg before. Oh yeah, exactly. Now you know. I told you not to spoil me that. Motherfucker. My point was... Good. I'm very happy. My point is that you have to understand when to play. Because I figured out that when I want to play and I want to enjoy the game, I want to play when I have time, right? But I'm very limited on time. So I play when I'm tired. I play when I'm after 10, 12 hours of work. When I'm not focused. When I'm stressing out, you know. And then, equally to that, my MMR drops very, very fast. Very, very fast, you know. I'm not realizing that I do mistakes. I'm getting frustrated fast because I'm weak. I'm not focused. And so people, when they're refreshed, they sleep well, they eat well. You know, they have this state of mind, you know, they think faster, they react faster. And that's what should be by every single game. There should be amplified to every single game. Oh, that's a nice one. We're going Roach. Roach Warren with Bangliness and a hidden spire behind it to confuse your opponent. Fantastic. Fantastic idea. No scout though, sadly. The overseer did not reach the... I will never make a second count. Why not? What's the problem with the second account? Did I miss something? Yeah. Exactly. You can always practice builds with the second account. You can do... Or you can do unrun games and try your builds. Or play customs. You don't have to exactly go with... You don't have to go exactly... Okay. Liberator pick. Really nice. Roaches are here to defend. The Hellions. Good split, good split. Liberator still got the kills. Actually getting 5 kills, that's a lot. 6 kills in total. But Sickest is not aware of this proxy base. This is so funny. He's actually not aware of this. This is very, yeah. Very tricky gameplay from Furious. 8 mutalisks. Holy crap, that's gonna be but we have bio play. That's the thing. We have a lot of bio, and those mutalisks have to be in a lot of numbers. Ah, you play. Okay, I get it. But you. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, because that's your style of playing. If I would play Zerg, I like to play Zerg. Is Bane Link? Okay, it's good. Actually, you can play all 3 matches like this. Versus Protoss, actually quite good. Actually, if you hide your Mutalisk and you go Link Bane to some point, Mutas are really good. But you have to then transition later on in a different build. But CVZ, yeah, Yeah, CVZs, of course. Of course, CVZ. Muta is also possible. TVZ, yeah, it's natural. And then it goes. The Muta style. Oh, following the medevac, not a good idea. I think at some point, Sickest realized that there are mutalisks. That he started to make the turrets. And I have to give you a tip. Let's say, if you see as a Terran, because you play, oh, you think you're smart because you know you hide the spire and you're gonna surprise your opponent. Of course, you're gonna surprise your opponent, but no. What? Wow, what's this? Hello? What? Hello? What's going on over here? 10 drones for free. Let's let me give you an example. It's not about meta games. It is about reading the game, which I told you just that before. The thing is, if Link Bane is on the map and there's not that many banglings, yeah, you need to stop that. If there's a lot of Link Bane and there's a certain threshold of Link Bane on the map and there's no tech and you scout and Sickest scouts and he sees nothing, no Roach Warren, nothing, and the gas is stored so that you see that there's no gas spending for the Zerg, you know either is it going to be fast tech or it's going to be mutas. There's no other option, man. There's like, you stack the gas for some tech and it's probably most likely going to be mutas. We know that. You know that automatically from playing. You don't even have to scout it out. You can see that by the amount of units that you have, you know? If you see units by using them, sure. But you see that only by also... Oh my god, almost a nice fungal. That would be a great fungal, though. Oh, that's a little bit aggressive with those siege tanks. That's not a good idea. Another good fungal. That should be enough. Oh! That's a good one. That's another good one, but there's a lot of medevacs to support this. Drones are falling. Once more. Do we gonna have enough? Very close. Again, 1,000 minerals up and running. I think that's gonna be enough. That extra base is saving the day. Actually, we're working on 4 bases right now here. But still, that's 30 plus drones for free. That's a lot. No infestors. Too many infestors as well. You don't need 7 infestors. It's not a mech gameplay that you're doing narrow parasite. You need 2 free infestors. That should be enough. And now Sika is just pulling his armies across the map. He have this production that he can start attacking. Oh! Oh, fantastic fungals. Absolutely fantastic. 7 infestors not enough. If you would have 2 free infestors with full energy and then throwing fungals, not lose them, you don't need more. You don't need 9 infestors. More infestors. You don't need more infestors. You need consistency. We need fungal flag cones. Yes, exactly. Of course, it's important to have infestors, but you don't need that many of them. Couple of the 5. Sure. I would agree on 5. That's a good number. And that's a lot of fangals. As I remember, you can put 2 fangals, 2 free fangals per unit. 2 minimum. 2 fangals minimum on full energy, as I remember. But so if you do it times 5, it's a lot of fungal. It's really a lot. Really, really a lot. Okay, I hear that there was a Liberator. Exactly, that was just next to the position. Nice snipe. Roaches are moving from the south. Sickest is still not aware of this. He's gonna do drop from the right side, but he's probably gonna miss the creep. Yeah, he's definitely gonna miss the creep, though. There's no connection here. So, just because It's 4 base versus 4 base, so we should still go extra. Ain't nobody got time for that? Of course not. Because the turn is pushing. But you do realize that we're just calculating here. So we should be fine. No creep spread though. This game, creep spread is a minus. Definitely. Sickest checked that. Oh my god, he checked the 2 expansions. He did not check the corner one. Wow, what a lucky build, really with this hidden expansion. It's under fire, really good cancellation on time. We got Corruptors coming in hot, and a bunch of Marines coming in hot on that hatchery on the left side. And there's not enough units. There will be killing. Oh, there will be a lot of killing again. 15 more drones. Yes, Zerg needs to... As a Zerg, you need to defend on 2 places. Like, you need to leave couple infestors and roaches in the 3rd base. And then with the rest of the army, move to the left. That's exactly what you need to do. Yes. Not to lose that... Not losing that... Not losing that... that base. Because this is a dramatic loss. This is like... Still floating on a lot of minerals. There is an army lead supply actually to this, but there's siege tanks are, and there it goes now. Okay, this can be crazy. Units are clumped up actually. Okay, good bio. Actually, pretty damn good bios though. Oh my god, no, Sickest. Holy shit. That's a lot. That's a lot of army. Both of their armies are really pushing to the limit, but Sickest is slowly falling apart. 145. 1,400 minerals up in storage. The Roach push actually successful. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Huge mistake by Sickest. He did not unload all his units, and he was finding a choke point with investors. EMPs who did not reach the units though. Upgrade wise, +2, +3. Oh, my cats are awake. There's so much. Sickest is not producing. I don't understand why. Totally forgot about his production. I have no idea why. Now Corruptors are coming again. Dealing all of that 4th base. But I think this time... they should be okay. Losing all Corruptors is also not a good idea. But there's like huge attack on natural right now. Holy crap. Siege tanks are dying. Good EMP though. There's only one fungal left. And it's stuck. And it's stuck, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty heavily. Another EMP. Okay, another infestor's coming from the top. This one lands. But again, huge losses. Basically similar, actually. 6 SCVs were killed. But still, the bank is a bank. The bank is a bank. I need to check on my cats after this game. I hear some commotion. Gotcha! Oh my god. Yeah. Cute. Love the cats. Love the cats. Okay, so Sickest is back to mining basically on 3 bases, but he's still at 39 SCVs. $39 SCVs. So map again, control, huge control with that, with those investors and roaches. But what a game! What an absolute banger of a best of 3 series. The creep spread. I don't know why we forget about creep spread this game. Like the first 2 games, okay, fine, everything was working, and now this game is totally like, I'm gonna start creeping at 17 minutes. I have no idea why. Really no idea why. Again, same thing. Army on the left. Missing. Army on the right. Defending. Expansion. Killed. And now we have to deal with the army in the main. So, yeah. Yeah, we can see every single replay, every single game is a great way to improve. And we think that Sickest is gonna have a hard day today with this. He is moving out, though. Very ballsy move, though. He has 6 siege tanks. That's a lot. He have a couple of ghosts. Only 4. Positioning. Siege tanks. Little bit in the choke. Oh, the Fangle once more. But the siege tanks, man. Siege tanks are a problem. Siege tanks are killing a lot of units. We need more Zerglings. We need more Banglings, more Zerglings, a little bit more Roaches. Yeah, yeah. You are? Oh, you are. Why you are mad? What's the reason behind it? There's so many reasons to be happy and mad at the same time. The bios are not landing. Actually, missed. That's a huge tank concave. Reinforcements are coming. 68, 70 supply. Actually, the Broodlords are coming, and this should be it. The Broodlords will seal the deal. There's not enough anti-air. And not enough bio to clean this up. 133 to 63 unit supply. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, of course. The Sickest had enough, actually. He had enough to stop you there. He had way more than enough. So, you know, don't complain about that. It's gonna be tough. 37 supply to 70, and I think that's gonna be a very tough day for the Terran. After a really crazy game number 1, the outcome of game 2 and 3 is totally different. A little bit strategy mix makes it actually work. Sickest still doesn't know about this space. This is insane. And also doesn't know about this one. Holy crap. Okay. Oh! Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Some micro elements in front of the natural, but this is just too much. I think it's just too much. Too many. Reinforcements are coming across the map. You can see the Zerg is running on the minimap. The expansion is actually cleared up. Yep. Proxy gateway. Proxy gateway. Proxy greater spire. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, after this. Huge impacting. Microing the best cells you can, but that's just not enough. Again, not enough. GG! Furious Droid wins the series. Congratulations.